Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Reckles with WTBGold, and welcome to Weekly WoW Gold, where every single week we bring you the best gold making information from around the internet in under 5 minutes, guaranteed. Today's gonna be a fast video, actually, because I have a big announcement at the end that I'm gonna save for you. This isn't just like a, hey, we have sweepstakes coming up. No, this is like a big deal. I'm super excited about it. Maybe it has the potential to change the face of YouTube. We'll see. But first, let's get into WoW gold making. Now, the first video I wanted to talk about is from a YouTuber named ItsSkitz. You can tell that he's actually more of a streamer than a YouTuber because he has one of those cool overlays in all of his videos, like this. But he put out a video talking about how he got the spider mount, the 2 million gold spider mount in his first month of playing. Now, he did it with jewel crafting, but really he did it using 4 words that any longtime subscriber to WTBGold will recognize: search, craft, post, every day. Essentially, he scanned the auction house for cheap ore, underpriced ore that would prospect into more money in gems, and then he crafted those gems into even more profitable crafts, and then he posted that up on the auction house every day. He did this process every day, and by the end of a month he made 2 million gold. So that's it. Like, he didn't even do anything fancy. Like, he wasn't mining his own ore, he wasn't doing the fell slate shuffle, the pandemonite weaving trick that we talked about. If you don't know what I'm saying there, go watch this video here, how much is ore worth. But that's it. He just did one profession, and that's the message. That's why I wanted to talk about this video. Not only does he deserve more subs, but he did what you can do too. So if you're struggling to make gold right now, I know you have at least 2 professions. Just pick one of them and do it, and keep doing it. I asked you guys on Twitter who of you has made 1 million gold and how you did it. And you know what? There were a lot of different responses. You know, we've got skinning, we've got mining, leatherworking, herbalism, jewel crafting, of course. But that's it. Just pick a profession, search, craft, post every day, get it done. It's not hard. The next video, though, is the meat and potatoes. Patch 7.1 is coming out today, and there's a lot of cool new stuff going on. Check Wowhead for a basic overview of all the class changes and everything, or just read the patch notes yourself. But for gold making stuff specifically, OldBess did a great video on this, and he talked about 4 things that you should be aware of. I'm only going to focus on one of them, and this is the Blood of Sargeras Trader. Now, anytime you take something and can participate in a transaction that turns into more money than you started, that's called arbitrage. Technically, with math, it needs to have like a 0% chance of losing money, but it's fine. Colloquially, everyone knows what you're talking about. It's fine. In World of Warcraft, we generally call arbitrage a shuffle, where, you know, you buy ore and you turn the ore into gems, and you turn the gems into rings, and you turn the rings into disenchanting dust, and then you sell the dust for 10 times what you started with. That's a shuffle. That's arbitrage. This one's a little bit more simple than that. We're just taking our Blood of Sargeras, going to a vendor, and trading it for random all the crafting mats available in Legion. The most profitable one for me on my server is turning 1 Blood of Sargeras into 10 Fraggle Rock. Any herb will be fine. It'll depend on your server and your economy, but generally the herbs are a safe bet. But it does some other cool stuff besides just that. Right now, if you want to know the value of each blood, it depends on your profession. Like, leatherworking can craft things with 12 stonehide leather and 2 Blood of Sargeras. You know, the stonehide leather, that's like 12 stonehide leather is 100 gold. But if you can sell that crafted 815 gear for 2,000 gold, that means each Blood of Sargeras is worth about 1,000 gold. But what happens when 7.1 is here and we have a new expansion or a new raid and the 815 gear just isn't cutting it? The demand for the 815 gear isn't there as much. Well, now we have a price floor. Each blood will never be worth less than the most you can trade it in for. So, if you can trade it in one blood for 10 Fraggle Rock, that's 500 gold. That means each blood is going to always be 500 gold from now on out, and that also means that all the crafted gear is going to be at a price floor too, because that's what you make with the bloods. It does another cool thing where now that people are using the bloods to buy crafting mats, they aren't using it to make crafting gear itself. So we're going to have a decrease in the amount of bloods. That's a decrease in the amount of crafted gear. It's going to maintain, it's not only going to provide a price floor, but it's going to help maintain the price of crafted gear for a long time going out. It's stability in the market, so it doesn't bottom out and 815 gear ends up selling for 20 gold. Like, that's not going to happen with this. The only problem that comes around with price floors is when they're set too high, but I don't think we're really in that situation. And finally, this means that in the next expansion after Legion, you're gonna have something you can do with your bloods. Like, if you go back and you run some old raids and you do some world quests, you're always going to have something that you can turn the bloods in for Fellslate or for Star Rose. Like, it's fine. Now, a quick overview of what's going on with the future of the channel. That's actually it for gold making. I'm done. Go out there and have fun with patch 7.1. But if you're curious about the channel, here it is. The goal of Want to Buy Gold has always been to provide great content, the best guides to as many people as possible, so y'all can be better gamers, and to build the community of people who enjoy that and enjoy producing content. So gamers and guide makers, build up that community. That's why I do this show. But the problem is that I'm slowly coming to grips with this, but I can't be an expert on everything. I don't have enough time. I barely have enough time to do my dailies in WoW and Heroes of the Storm and Hearthstone and Overwatch, StarCraft and Diablo. Like, there's too much, even with just Blizzard content. In fact, I've worked hard at separating myself from the brand. That's why I say at the start of every episode, this is Reckles with Want to Buy Gold, because eventually it's not going to be just me. And that time is here. It's coming. So I'm slowly going to be turning the channel into not just my guides, but also a hub for other guide makers and other YouTubers out there. Come here, find the answer to your question, find a new YouTuber that you didn't know about and you really like, and then go out and explore around on his or her channel. I've talked to a few YouTubers about this idea and kind of ironed out all the kinks, so here is the plan going forward. For the first phase, we're gonna stick to World of Warcraft guides. We're gonna have 4 guest posters who each upload 2 videos a month to the channel. Watch the guide. If you like it, go check out their channel and subscribe to them. We're going to have 1 pet battler, 1 gold maker, a raider, and a PvP pro. The next step is going to be expanding from just World of Warcraft into all Blizzard games, where we'll have a Hearthstone guy and a Heroes of the Storm guy and an Overwatch guy. A lot of really great content from a lot of different voices coming together to share and grow in this community. Eventually, a year or 2 from now, we're not going to be doing just Blizzard games. I want the goal of this whole process is to a year or 2 from now, if you're trying to find how to get into the military base in Grand Theft Auto 8, your first thought is to come check out Want to Buy Gold, because they usually have the answer to your question, and if they don't, then you'll just Google it. So that's it. I wanted to give you all a heads up so it's not like jarring or anything when you see the first video on the channel from another person. If you want to be involved in this, if you do guides or you want to do guides, if you have a passion for gaming, that's number 1. If you have a passion for gaming, send me an email or write in the comments letting me know that you're interested in being a part of this. Please be an expert in one of the things I mentioned on World of Warcraft or in Blizzard games, or if you're just really good at MOBAs in general, give me a message and we'll talk in a few months. That's it though, guys. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed. I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching, and have fun out there in 7.1. Bye.